The slimy, smelly drain pipe reveals nothing. All right, good investigating there, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're jumping into a Westwood classic. This is not Command & Conquer, and this is not Dune. No, before Westwood got involved with all that, they allied up with Strategic Simulations Incorporated to produce some awesome Dungeons & Dragons style games. This is an official advanced D&D computer game product. We're being titillated by this amazing intro. This, of course, is Eye of the Beholder. Boom, 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 boom. We, the Lords of Waterdeep, have gathered to purge our city of an ancient evil. The Lords of Waterdeep are mainly monks and sorcerers. Give call to the heroes of the land. Oh, that went by very fast. Master. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and read. I won't subject you to my terrible English accent. Wow, that's a pretty big city. I think they found a solution. This is actually awesome. I love seeing these old, pixelated, DOSy kind of intros. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but just look at this scene. Does that look totally awesome to you? I used to dream about living in a 16-bit world like this when I was a kid. It was like, it's better than a cartoon to me. I don't know, pixel graphics are better than animation to me. They're just even more nostalgic. Okay, so 1 week ago, we played a game called Dungeon Master. This was a revolutionary game for its time that introduced all kinds of aspects to the computer RPG that had not really existed before. Now, I had a bit of trouble with that game. I didn't do so hot, but I did definitely appreciate all the cool, ahead-of-its-time mechanics that the game introduced, and certainly, you know, though that game may be a little challenging to go back and play these days, I think it definitely heralded in a lot of changes and improvements in computer RPGs. Case in point, this was one of the games that existed to capitalize on Dungeon Master. So Eye of the Beholder here was created after Dungeon Master, and it basically was a clone or copy, or not a full-on clone, not a blatant copy, but I mean they took all the gameplay elements that made Dungeon Master successful, and they implemented them in a Dungeons & Dragons product. Kind of like how when Doom came out, Doom was so successful that all sorts of people tried to make Doom copies, to the point where, it wasn't called first-person shooter games, it was called Doom clones. So that's how successful Doom was. This wasn't as big a deal, but definitely this was a clone or copy of Dungeon Master. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's start a new party. You know, in RPG parlay, this just means create an adventuring gang, but, you know, if you didn't know what an RPG was, you'd be like, oh, sweet, we get to have a party? Yeah, man, what's happening? This is the lamest party ever. I'm clicking on boxes and generating people out of nothing. Select the box of the character you would wish to create. It is kind of funny when you think about it. It's like we're literally bringing a magical being into existence. We're bringing a fully formed human capable of fighting, or maybe not a human, maybe an elf or something, into, like, what is there a backstory for this guy? Did he exist before? We just literally creating life here, life for our amusement. Okay, so we got some choices here: human male, human female, elf male, elf female, half elf. So the half elves and humans breed, but there's not like half dwarves or half gnomes. It's kind of like elves and humans got a thing going on. They're fully into wife swapping, but dwarfs, gnomes, and halflings keep it. You know, they keep it in the family. Oh, that sounds terrible. They keep within their own kind. Okay. Let's mix it up. Okay, we're definitely going to have... Let's be led by a Rogue One style human female. We will make her not a fighter. I guess a thief is the best. Fighter or a thief. I guess let's just go with fighter. And in Dungeons & Dragons, you get to pick your alignment. Now, I was always very confused on the alignments because, like, how could you be chaotic and good, or lawful but evil? And there are some interesting charts online. You can go look up and see what all these things mean. I think like Han Solo's chaotic good or something like that, and like Vader is lawful evil because he wants everyone to follow the laws, but he's evil about it. He's basically like a hardcore conservative. And then you have like chaotic evil, which is just like the Emperor. He's just straight up evil. Let's have someone who's chaotic and good. She doesn't follow the laws, but she's got a heart of gold. And we'll pick this. That looks about right. We have all our statistics here. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. Yes, I know what these all stand for. I did play some D&D in my day, guys. And yes, I'm a bit of a nerd. Now, the interesting thing about D&D is you get your stats by rolling. So in games like Fallout, you have so many points that you can attribute to your different characteristics, and you can beef up something like strength, but then by default your other characteristics will be low. With D&D, if you in theory rolled a perfect 18 on all of these, you could have a perfect character. So that's always kind of something with D&D. When you're creating characters, really you're just kind of re-rolling until you get something you like. So she did have a strength of 18 at the beginning, and I got rid of that. I probably should have kept that, because 18 strength is amazing. Let's just see if we can get something up to 18 here. We'll give it a few more rolls. She's in limbo right now, and her characteristics are morphing rapidly, and she's not going to remember any of this. Oh, we had wisdom at 18, but that's not what we want. Come on. Give me something. Give me strength, damn it. I'm really holding out for strength. Wait, constitution and intellect. What happens if I go modify? Can I... Oh, I can... Maybe I can redistribute these. So we'll bring intellect down, and we're just going to bump strength up. Okay, I like that. Oh, and look. So apparently when your strength is 18, it gets, like, sub-rated, so you can have an even, like, a subcategory, kind of. So it's like 0 to 100. You can have maximum strength rating of 18, then you can go 0 to 100. I mean, why would you not pick 100? Okay, we're going to pick 99 because we don't want to cheat here, guys. But she is literally in the 0.0001% of the strongest people in the world. She's Brienne of Tarth. This is our Brienne of Tarth. And let's modify dexterity is quite low. Let's bring her constitution down a bit. Let's bring her dexterity up a little bit. And we're going to bring her charisma up because she's likable. She's like, oh, what? We can just blatantly change these? I was like doing a 1-for-1 where we brought something down. Okay, let's not cheat that bad. I like how it's like you can roll for your stats, or you can straight up just have whatever you want. Don't worry about it. It's straight up cheating. Okay, we will call this. Her name is Juella Boneguard. Oh, Juella Bonu. Okay, I like that. Juella Bonu. Sounds like a good old Star Trek-y name. Now let's mix it up. We already have human female, so we're not doing... Let's go straight to dwarf. We're gonna have a male dwarf. And as a kid, a fighter thief. Did I make her a fighter? I think I did. Okay, let's have a thief dwarf. And he will be... So she was chaotic good. And I'm gonna make this guy true neutral. He has no strong opinions one way or the other. And this will be him. We've got options here, right? What speaks like true neutral for dwarf? I feel like this. This is kind of like a badass dwarf. He's kind of like, yeah, I have no strong opinions one way or the other. We're gonna go ahead and modify him. Everyone in our gang is gonna be lovely to look at. They're all gonna have high charismas. And let's, in the interest of fairness, take away a few points so that we're not totally cheating here. He's not the brightest. He has some wisdom, but he's going to have some dexterity because that's what thieves need. We won't max him out. I'm going to play this somewhat fair. And we will call this guy Shandor 7. I would like to put VII, but I can't. So I'm just going to put Shandor 7. He is the 7th in a long line of thieving dwarves, all true neutral. They hold no strong opinions. Politically, they're right in the middle. They're what you'd call a swing voter if dwarves had elections. I think it's more of an oligarchy in the dwarf canon, though. Okay, let's go now. Dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. It's like if you want a normal-sized person, you have to go human or elf. Everything else is tiny. Where's like half orcs? You know, I don't want to like populate it with... I'm going elf. Let's have a very, very beautiful elven male. And he will be a cleric, because we're going to need someone to heal us. Oh, look, he can be like a jack of all trades. Fighter, mage, thief. That is somebody who did not declare a major in high school or university. They were just like, I don't know, I don't have one major. I'm just going to take it all. Actually, you know what? We don't have a mage. Let's make this guy a mage. He will be our chaotic evil mage. This guy is nothing but trouble. So now we need, okay, if this is not a chaotic evil elven mage, I don't know what is. Let's modify him. He's gonna have really crappy charisma. Like he is unliked by the group, like significantly. But he is like dangerously smart, and he's not very strong either. But he has okay dexterity, and he has pretty good constitution. He's tough as nails to kill. Okay, so that is our evil elf, and he will be called Hated One. Okay, so Hated One. So Juliana Bono Shandor 7 Hated One. You really get a sense of what this guy's all about, and he likes it. He feeds off. He's like one of those internet trolls that just likes to piss people off, and then he like enjoys the hatred he gets. Okay, we need one more. We have 2 males. Let's go with a female this time. We have an elf. Oh, we need a... You know what we need is a cleric. Okay, let's go half elf female, I guess. And we'll go cleric. Whoa, look at all the options. Holy crap. Man, a lot of choices for the half elf females in this game. We're going full cleric for her. And she is going to be... I guess she will be like the one good character. She'll be like the voice of reason. We could make her like look like a pirate though. Like she could be the best character, but she just looks like really messed up. No, we'll go that might be a thing. How about this? This speaks cleric to me. This feels cleric. And we're gonna have a lot of wisdom. She's very wise. She rivals Hated One, H-O. We call him Ho. Ho is his short name. So Ho, JB, Shandor 7. Call him Shandy Sev. And I don't know what this girl's name's going to be yet. So she has a lot of... You know what? We'll make her smart too. Not as smart as Ho, but pretty smart. And 14, that's pretty good. Dexterity. You know what? The rest... Except she's going to be gorgeous. She is like, you know... She's the one, when we encounter other people, she does all the talking. She does all the talking. Okay, we're going to keep her. And her name will be... Shazaria. Shazaria, the half-elf female cleric. And she's the one who, again, does all the talking. Select the box. No, I'm good with this. So we've got JB, Shandysev, Ho, and Shazaria. And Shazaria is our mouthpiece. Now we enter the game. And guys, I hope you're excited. So, so we have to rotate. I wonder, can I use keyboard shortcuts here? Yes! Okay, the keyboard shortcuts didn't work right on the other game that I was playing, the Dungeon Master, but they work pretty well here. So you can use the numpad to move around, and 7 and 9 on the numpad let you rotate. So we got some bones here. Let's investigate dem bones and see what we got going on here. Lockpicks. Oh, sweet. Who's the thief again? Shandor 7, I think, was the thief. So he's going to take those lockpicks, and we're going to have him use them. I see something behind that door, by the way. I see something. Lockpicks taken. No one is able to pry the door open. How about this item is not used in this way? Okay. Can't go that way. No one is able to pry the door open. Okay, we need to figure out how to do this. Okay. Lockpicks taken. How do you pick a lock? Oh, you know what? Immediately I thought we were stuck again and we'd have to pick locks. No. They just want us to go ahead and pull on a switch. I should have known because I'd played Dungeon Master. Okay, now there was a thing over here. Where is it hiding? Oh, there it is. What is it? Okay, I hope I know how to fight. Attack! Attack! Oh, we killed it! Okay, so all you have to do is right-click. It's pretty simple. We'll give the Hated One a knife because he's kind of unarmed. What do we got going on here under, like, spells and stuff? Abort spell. So she has no spells available. He has no spells available. Can we just camp here? So we're in the sewer right now. We're literally camping in feces. We're like, you know what, guys? This is a pretty good place to set up shop. There's, just a river of urine and feces flying by us. Let's go ahead. We can memorize spells or pray for spells. So we can actually read a book to learn spells, or we can just, like, close our eyes and be like, man, it'd be really nice to get a spell if you could just give me one. So, okay, let's memorize some spells. What do we want? Shield. Shocking grasp. That's just literally grabbing someone inappropriately. That's it's trumping someone if you know. Oh God, it's Donald trumping someone. A shocking grasp. Let's go with magic missile, and let's go. Ho looks like the kind of guy who would use a shocking grasp on someone. Oh, and we have M's acid arrow. Don't know who M is, but I will take it. And okay, so he's memorizing those. Let's also pray for some spells. Ooh, we got 4. Curse, cure light wounds, cause light wounds. It's kind of like putting on a band-aid or ripping off a band-aid. So let's go with like cure light wounds. Let's go with bless. Let's go all heal. So Shazaria is all about healing the group. She's a team player. Hold person. That's literally just grabbing someone and holding them, but we'll take it. Let's go with slow poison. Good to have this just in case. In fact, let's take 2 of them, and that's all we get. Okay, I like that. So we've memorized and prayed for spells. Scribe scrolls. You don't have any scrolls. Okay, how about we just rest? Oh, no. Okay, we rested for 6 hours. Boy, that went by fast. You know what? When it's you and your friends hanging out in the sewer, time flies. Okay, we can open that door, but let's see what's... Oh, hello. This looks like something. The rune is unrecognized. Alright. See what we got going on over here. So, as you can see, very much like Dungeon Master. Dungeon Master had the sort of lighting mechanic where you needed the torch. And that was actually like my Achilles heel in the game. I ran out of light in that game. And so, it's kind of nice to not have to worry about that here. So, with this game, literally, it's all you have to do. Oh no, look at them all! Oh, they're all attacking! I'm having flashbacks to dying in the other game. But yeah, literally all you have to do in this game is kill things and explore, and you don't really have to worry about... whoops. No. Go back. Get rid of that. Oh no, people are getting hurt! Kill. Protect us, JB and Shandy Sev. Protect us. Shandor 7 comes from a long line of Shandors. Pretty much everyone in his family was named Shandor, even the women, because like there's 7 of them. That's a lot. Okay, so the hated one, he's loading up on knives. He's like, I'm all about the daggers. I have magic, but I choose not to use it. I choose not to use... What is that? Like a hole there. The hated one. Man, he looks so sinister. Okay, JB needs some healing, so what we're gonna do is... How do we actually use a spell? Okay, so as you saw right there, I just healed everyone. So what you have to do, what I was missing in this game, so you do click on these things to use your spells, but after you click, so hold on, if you go to camp and you try to memorize a spell, after you try to memorize a spell, you have to rest for 8 hours. You can't just rest for 1 hour. So I hadn't rested long enough. That's why none of my spells were showing up. Another interesting thing is that these characters, this isn't an arbitrary positioning of the character icons. These 2 characters are in the front row and these 2 are in the back. So only these 2 characters can actually attack. These 2 people, Ho can throw his knife, but Shazaria can't really do anything with her mace because she's too far away from the enemies. So if you're paying attention to the last battle, I kept missing. That is why. Okay, we are learning stuff. We are figuring stuff out. I got the hang of it. And oh, look, there's presents. Rations. They look like little random like gifts that poor monsters give to each other. Okay, Shazaria will hold on to all the rations. She's good for that. She's the lawful good one. We know she's not going to be stealing it from us. Oh, what the hell is that? There's something that peeked around the... Oh, God! Okay, kill it. It's like the most giant, biggest parasite I've ever seen in my life. Ho has knives. We've got knives for Ho, so Ho can just throw them, and then I guess they get passed back to him. But oh God, that is disgusting and terrifying. Okay, so see, watch. If I attack with Shazaria, it says can't reach. She's too far back. So there you go. Now it seems like battles happen so quickly in this game. I should try using Shocking Grasp or Magic Missile. I need to like experiment with actually using spells. So maybe we'll keep this guy's stuff up and we'll actually use a spell on the boom! Oh God, that was highly effective. There were 2 goblins just hanging out, and then one of them like totally evaporated, and he was like, "Oh my God, what happened to Bill? You animals, you murdered my friend." Ooh. Mage Scroll of Armor. Okay, he's totally going to take that. And what else we got? Clerical Scroll of Bless. We'll take this too. Is it just like a series of instructions for how to bless things? Now, in these like 3D RPG games like Wizardry and Dungeon Master and, well, Eye of the Beholder, RPGs were basically turned into like a big maze game. Which way did I come from, by the way? I think this way. Hey, wonder if we can like hammer our way in there and like crawl through. Actually, I wouldn't want to crawl through that floor. It looks disgusting. But so the RPGs that I loved as a kid. First of all, I loved Dungeons and Dragons. I became obsessed with it when I found out it was a thing. I kind of discovered it because one Christmas, my parents got me Hero Quest, which was this old board game. If you never heard of it, you should Google it just to like see. It's basically like Dungeons and Dragons, except you have little 3D characters that you put on a board, and it's much more restricted than Dungeons and Dragons because you're playing on like a game board, kind of like Monopoly or something. And I became obsessed with that game. You have a barbarian and a dwarf and like I forget what the female is. There's a female character and she's something too. I think an elf. And you go on adventures and you're basically just going through dungeons, killing monsters and stuff. And that was amazing. Then I found out there was a thing called Dungeons and Dragons, which is basically the same idea, except that... Oh, did we come from here? I'm getting lost already. Basically the same idea, except that... Oh, interesting. Except that there's weird puzzles. Except that instead of being stuck in a dungeon, you could wander through the entire world. And like Dungeons and Dragons, if you've never played it before, it is amazing. It is literally limited only by your imagination. Like, even the best computer RPGs don't really do true RPGs justice. Like, I don't really play RPGs anymore. I did when I was like in high school a little bit. I had a few friends who did. But I was never really like that into actually playing it, even though I really like the concept behind it. But if you've never really played an RPG, it's crazy. It's like literally as big a story as you can imagine you can play. And there's no boundaries to it. It's amazing. Now, I love that idea. And so when I found out Dungeons & Dragons was a thing, I loved it. I always found, though, that like in computer games like this, especially like this kind of, RPG, it kind of brought RPGing back to sort of the Hero Quest model where you're stuck in a dungeon. And I would argue it even takes it back one step further than that, because this is far more even simplistic than Hero Quest. In Hero Quest, there were rooms that had like tables and there were armories and bookshelves, and you could find secret passages behind the bookshelves. I mean, this is like a series of empty rooms. Like, this, not to knock this game again, but like just think about, I'm just walking through a maze. There's nothing in this maze other than maze. This is maze for maze sake, and I think I've hit a point where I don't know where to go next. Oh, oh no. I was like, I recognize a blue button. I could press that. Oh, but it's already been pressed. So now I'm literally just walking around. Oh, here we go. Haven't been here yet. When in doubt, look for the closed door. So yeah, like as far as like RPGs go, like this, of course, is quite cool and quite neat for its time. But I was never as into the whole like maze games. I was never into just playing mazes. I always wanted a bit more out of my RPGs. Okay, so there's something over here, I think. Okay, that's a door that we don't know how to get into. I wonder, can we pick this door? We have lockpicks. What is the point of having lockpicks if we can't bloody well use them? Okay, does nothing. Does nothing. No. So lockpicks are just for show in this game. They're not really actually effective at opening up anything. Okay, hold on. I'm totally lost. Where the hell do I go? Oh, I need a map. Actually, when you did play Dungeons & Dragons as a kid, you often drew maps so that you could, keep track of where you are, because I'm so confused. Okay, so we need this thing to be pressed, and it won't let us go through the door. We're missing something. That is what we need to open. Run for it! Oh, come on, guys. Okay, it's open and it closes so slowly. Run for it! Ah! Okay, we're missing something. The slimy, smelly drain pipe reveals nothing. All right, good investigating there, guys. Okay, wait, can we actually investigate these things down here? The drainage gates. Okay. Yeah, like very, very sparse environments here, if I do say so myself. And seriously, where the hell do I go? I can't even find the entrance where I originally came in here. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be like a switch or something around here to like open that door. Like this. Okay, maybe that opened, nope, didn't open that door. Okay, hold on. We can get in here. See, the thing is, I can't tell if I've been here or not. Oh, hello. Oh, that did nothing. I feel like I've been this way before. Like bodies don't even linger around. I can't even find like dead enemy bodies. Oh no! Oh, how did we get lost again? Alright, so I guess I underestimated how complex this game is, but if you stand on the switch and you're like, I need something to keep it on, you can just drop a rock, and voila. So, I didn't even know that was in the card. Didn't even know it was a move I could do. I guess that significantly explains why I was getting stuck. Okay, I don't know if I ever would have figured that out. I honestly had to go look that up. And it wasn't easy to find necessarily. You know, how do you Google like one door in Eye of Beholder I'm stuck at, how do I get by? Kind of a confusing thing for Google to know how to find, but luckily I was able to find a solution without too much trouble. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, the whole RPGs becoming just mazes, not a huge fan of that. Although like it's definitely like a fine version of RPGs, but it's just not like the version I love the most. So the type of RPG that I actually like the most on the computer are more top-down RPGs that have more complex environments. And actually, I used to love playing an RPG called Pool of Radiance as a kid. And actually, Pool of Radiance had like a whole series, in fact. And I was thinking, you know what? In the spirit of we're kind of on this RPG kick at the moment, why not? Hey, look, a button. Let's go ahead and press that. Do you hear that? It's like clicking, and I have no idea what's happening. Oh, hello. Oh, it opens the door. And then, hey, what the? Something attacked me from behind, you jerk. You little worm thingy. Yeah, take a knife to the head. Anyway, in the spirit of playing RPGs, I thought, what the hell? Let's try one more RPG after this. So this coming Saturday, I'm going to play Pool of Radiance in my Saturday afternoon gaming channel, because why the hell not? Seems like a good game to play. Oh yeah, sweet, we got shields. I like how Sandy Seven's fighting with like a lockpick in hand. I have found out these lockpicks are not useful, so just go ahead and store them. In fact, you know what? Go ahead, like store them in your boots. Oh, I can't store them there. Oh man. Store them like on your body, on your heads, on your belt. Oh, there you go. On your belt. On your belt makes sense. Although they're not easily accessible from the menu here. They should be. This guy's walking around with a knife and a book. If you turned a corner and you saw like the most evil looking man ever brandishing a knife and a book, you'd probably run. And you would be right to do so. She's got like a holy symbol and a mace. So she's like, she's going to convert you whether you want to or not. You just better not. Don't resist. Because trust me, she's really aggressive when it comes to her religious symbols, guys. And wait, we've been here before. What? I got tricked. I got tricked into going to a place I'd already been. Damn it. Now, was it here that I came through? Don't even remember. Okay, yes. So now we have to figure out a way to get... Okay, now it's like the opposite problem. What if we do this again? Will this old trick work? Yes, haha! The trick of the rocks. Can we take the rock now? Psych, we're going to keep this rock because I'm sure it will come in handy. Oh, didn't even get to read that. I got a screen telling me something had changed. Didn't even get to see it. All right, we got a key in front of us. Let's go ahead and take the key, and oh, we got our choice of doors. Now, I suspect, like in most RPG games, the door is going to eat the key. It would be all too nice if, yeah, so the door just ate our key. It would be all too nice for that key to be, useful for other things. Such a funny video game mechanic, how doors literally eat keys. Oh, we closed that. Hey, look, more ladders. Should we go up? I guess we have to go up. Going down. Oh, we went down. Oh, look, I guess you could fall in the pit and come down here. Ha! I bet you take damage when that happens. Boy, look at all the pits. Jeez. Ooh, random potion of healing. Looks like blue Kool-Aid. We'll give it to... You know what? Let's give it to the healer. Because if she needs to heal, that's important. She can resurrect and heal all the other people. Actually, I don't know if she can resurrect anyone, but I'm sure she can figure out a way to kind of help/heal most other people, but... no, there's no one around to heal her. If she goes down, that's that. So, okay, I guess we've finished exploring that. Now what? What now? So we... Oh, I know! This is why we have lockpicks. Failed lockpick attempt, failed. Oh, yeah! Oh! Well, we opened it and then jammed it. Alright, let's try this one. Lockpick, failed. Failed. Lock has been picked. Who needs keys? Shandor 7, you have definitely pulled your weight, my friend. What was that thing? There was like a thing over here. A thing with a thing. Look, rope. What is this? Yeah, a sling. Alright, to tell you what, you can have the sling, and you can sling things. Do we have a rock? Yes, we'll give her the rock. There you go. I'll just put it in your inventory. I assume you're smart enough to... Will you sling the rock? Yeah. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that baby fly. All right. Well, the rock goes right back into your backpack to sling at enemies. There's another rock here. A hollow laughter echoes faintly. Uh-oh. What an odd carving to place here, I'll say. Okay, we're going to take this rock. Oh, wait. What the... Well, that was weird. I was kind of like trapped in there. Look, it looks like I'm totally trapped, but you can just walk right out. Wait, where am I? That was confusing. Yeah, there's a fake wall over there, everyone. Just be aware. It's over here. Gotta check all the slimy holes just to make sure. I wish I could... Oh, this looks like the mark, like a travel marker. Okay, I don't know what that is. All right. I'm getting kind of lost because all the halls look the same and I can't tell if I've pressed forward or rotate or where I'm looking. Wait, have I been here before? So confused. Oh, a present. Ho's gonna take this one. Don't worry, everybody. Ho's got it. Nobody's eaten in a while. Maybe we should take a break and eat. Maybe that's the thing we should do. Oh man, I'm just now I'm totally lost. You know, when you play these games, like try to keep your orientation for like a little bit. But after you turn too many corners, you're just like, well, I clearly am not going to be able to find my way back. I'm walking in circles now. I have no idea where I am. And that's kind of what's happened to me. How am I ending up the same spot both ways? What? I keep ending up back here. Oh man, this is like a bad dream. This is like a bad... I seriously, is it just me? Am I crazy? Is it just me? Am I crazy? Hold on. If I go this way, it's a dead end, and if I go all the way to the other side, it's... Oh god, I just walked through a wall. It's like a similar dead end, but with stuff? So confused. This game is tricky, guys. Okay, I'm literally like a rat in a maze right now. There's like fake walls and stuff. I have no idea how to get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, somehow we found our way to a new room. I'll take it. Take the rations. Oh my god. Okay, they're getting really tricky with like false walls and stuff. I feel like I'm starting to reach my capacity in this game here. Let's just try, for the sake of argument, an iron ration. Okay, eat it. Good job. He also has the bones that he found. Can he eat the bones? He may only eat food. Aw, damn it. Bones are a kind of food. You could make that into a nice, like a nice stew or something. Rations. Everyone's it's a snack break. People are they're munching on beef jerky and telling tall tales. Hey, wait, she's a letter. I never read this. Commission and letter of marquee. Go ahead and look at that. You can't put that there. What does it say, though? Okay, I guess we can, like, use that to legitimize our little quest if we encounter anyone. Oh, man, I don't even know how to get out of here now. At least you don't take damage from walking in walls like you did in Dungeon Master. Okay. I honestly have no idea how to get out of here. I'm so confused. I guess we'll just try and walk through this wall and this wall. Oh my god. Well, I think we're trapped in this dungeon, and honestly, like, we're at the point where it's like hidden walls and random doors that I don't know how to get through or open. You know what, guys? I think we have seen our fill of this game. I think in the interest of not overstaying our welcome with this game, let's go ahead and start to wrap up. So, Eye of the Beholder. First of all, this is one of the early 3D RPG games based on Dungeon Master. I think it actually is an improvement over Dungeon Master for some things. The interface is a lot quicker to kind of do things. You did lose the like rune mechanic for casting spells. But everything else seemed just like shinier and a little faster and easier to use. And all in all, I think this is probably like a decent, if you're looking for this kind of game, a decent game. Now, that said, it's in the book 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die. I'm not thinking this is a must play. I already, as you can see, am having a lot of trouble figuring out where I am in this world. I find these early 3D games, it's really hard to orient yourself properly. And if you're looking for that kind of challenge, then by all means, check this game out and you may enjoy it. But me personally, I don't think this is the type of game I would keep coming back to. I think the environments are too empty. And it was okay for Dungeon Master because they were one of the first ones to try and do this. But for this game, I feel like they should have made the environments more complex, slightly. Like make the walls look a bit different, give some character. Don't just make it a bland maze. Again, bland mazes, they're just not my favorite thing in RPGs. And hey, maybe you disagree with me on that. Oh wait, did I just find the way out? I think I just found the way out. Oh my god. Okay, so the symbol of the traveler is like a teleportation thing in the wall. Interesting. Okay, well at least we found our way out of there. Oh god, am I back in? No! You son of a... Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Okay, here we go. I think we're out. Oh, thank god. Alright. No, I'm still back in. Okay, forget it. We're literally trapped. And this is the problem with making a maze where everything looks, so similar. So, like one of the big cons is that by being a 3D first-person game, yes, it was like sort of considered advanced for its time, but like, my god, it's like these days, the environment really leaves nothing to sort of get excited about. It's very sort of plain and, there's just not much here. I'm sure the RPGing is quite good, and it was fun making our characters and stuff, but that was almost the funnest part. So I would say at best this is a maybe in my opinion, because I don't think it was as influential as Dungeon Master. It was the first D&D version of like a Dungeon Master game, but Dungeon Master was really ahead of its time. This game was really just sort of a very nice implementation of the ideas in Dungeon Master. And again, it's it is what it is. It's a game where the 3D environments are relatively bare. So that's my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my assessment here? Have I got it wrong? Is Eye of the Beholder an amazing game? Or do you kind of agree that, with these early 3D games, for the time they were cool, but these days the environments just seem a little too plain and a little too confusing to navigate? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. As I said, on Saturday, I'm going to hit you guys up with one last RPG game. It is going to be Pool of Radiance. It is the D&D game that I myself loved as a kid. It is quite different from this. So, if you feel like you've watched me wander around enough mazes in Dungeon Master and now Eye of the Beholder, don't worry. Then the next game, Pool of Radiance, will be quite a bit different. Not 100% different, but quite a bit different. So do tune back in. And let's say goodbye to our party. Goodbye, Juella, Bonu, Shandor7, the Hated One, and Shazaria. Good luck on your ventures. I leave you now to your own devices. May the Force be with you. And with you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves. All right. Peace. I feel like every time I play one of these like first-person RPG things, my party's never defeated. They just end up wandering around a dungeon eternally lost in nothingness. I don't know how I got out that one time, but I found myself right back in here, and these poor bastards are going to be here forever.